You've locked into Sloan Sessions, where we keep it honest
and always
Sloan approved. I'm your host, Vasaria Sloan.
And I'm your host, Moesha Sloan.
And it is our first
episode. My God, girl. How do you feel since this episode?
I feel good. I'm actually excited about this journey. I am. Like, it's been a long time coming. We talked about it, and we finally here.
We made it happen.
Praise
we
God.
We made it
Praise
happen.
to God.
I feel good, too. I mean, I feel like it was meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we talked about it, and we was like, we finna make this happen, and we made this happen.
Yeah, we here.
We here. Can't believe it. Like, it's so real.
Uh-huh. We definitely got a lot of stuff to lock in, too, so I'm ready to tap into it.
It's so much that y'all about to learn about us, that we're gonna learn about y'all. We ready. We finna take y'all on a wild ride.
Exactly. So grab your wine glasses.
Hope y'all got y'all's, because we got ours.
We got ours, okay? We got ours. Okay.
I'm gonna take my first two.
You know what? Let me take mine too. That is real good. I like it.
That's it.
Okay, sis. Well, just to start the roller coaster off, so stay on this ride with us. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I am Miss Moesha. I am a 27-year-old stay-at-home mom and full-time content creator. Y'all girl be creating content. Okay, I'm in my content bag. Mm-hmm. But I am a mother of one son.
Big mama, one kid.
Crew. Big mama,
one kid. I can't say that no more.
Yes, y'all. So that's a little bit about me. And as we continue to go on, y'all gonna learn more about me.
Okay.
So what about you, sister girl?
So I know y'all know my name, but y'all can call me V from here on out. I know I said Vasaria. I wanted to give y'all the real, but we're gonna go by V. Okay, that's the main character. So I have two little girls. I love them. They're my heart. And I'm always into something. Just trying new stuff. In the military, full-time job, full-time mother.
My sister got it going on.
Just going. I'm selling hair.
She got it going on.
Which is in here now.
Strands, baby.
Shop her, okay?
Sloan Strands. Get at it.
Get at me. But yes, other than that, y'all will learn more as we dive into it. So as the roller coaster take off, y'all gonna know a little bit more about me.
So y'all, let's hop into why we started the podcast in the first place. How did Sloan Sessions come about? Like,
well, I shouldn't have said like that because it's actually a good thing. But I would say like last year, I just was thinking about starting a podcast because I believe that I'm that friend that everybody comes to. Like, something going on, I'm like that therapist for my friends, if that makes sense. So I needed an outlet. Not saying that my friends aren't people that I can't go to, but it's like, I like to sit and talk. Like, I really do. Like, more so of giving advice, but I really like to talk too. Like, I talk a lot. So, and I did wanted somebody special to do the podcast with. I never saw myself doing the podcast by myself. I honestly can say that. So I always thought about my sister, but I just always felt like she had a lot going on. Not saying that she didn't want to do it, but like she got things on the back end that she's doing, to better herself. So I was like, maybe she's not ready. And I was just like, maybe I'm not ready because, again, like, I am in the military. I do have a job. I am in school. Mm-hmm. So it's like, will we even have time to do it? So I asked her. And, y'all, she said she wasn't ready. But a week later, she was ready. And we here. So.
Oh, my God. So you like the jack of all trades.
I have a question, though.
What's up?
So what made you ready to do the podcast a week later?
I just felt like I didn't want to keep using the same excuses over and over. Like, I'm not ready. I can't do this. Like, it's a lot going on in my life, and I just feel like I don't have time for this. But as you and I both know that I did have it on my vision board to do a podcast this year before you even asked, which is wild, but as Granny says, ordained. But I just didn't want to not risk it, not take the risk. Like, it's about taking the risk. Like, it's funny because I am a risk taker. And so I just felt like this is the time. It's no better time. We're not getting no younger. We want to leave a legacy behind for our children. So it was perfect. And you were actually the perfect person to do it with too. Because like if I'm looking and I'm like, who would I want to do a podcast with? And you asking me and me being like, you know, sis, I got this going on right now. And then me sitting back thinking about it and like, no, we finna do this. Yeah. So that's really what made me. And I was just thinking about it like, this is like healing for us. And we'll get into that.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
We definitely will.
But it's healing for us. And we both know that this is a spiritual journey for both of us. And I feel like you were just the perfect person to do it. So I'm happy that you hit me up and was just like, sister, let's do this.
Yeah, so definitely was God's timing too. So we didn't force it.
Nope.
We just like I feel like God put it on my heart, like my sister.
Yeah.
So I asked her, and she said she wasn't ready again, but she was ready. She just didn't know that she was ready. But I am happy that she is here with me. So we're gonna move into why we chose. Why we felt that it was aligning to release it on our dad's birthday, which is New Year's, January the 1st, a new year. So I feel like that we agreed to this, so it wasn't necessarily like I felt like we should do it or you did. We definitely agreed to it. So I feel like for me, releasing it on Dad's birthday is very aligning because it's like I'm gonna just speak on his passing. We were just getting close. Like I promise you, like I was 12 years old. It was like a time like that area in my life. I remember. I'm 24, so 12 years ago, it was very like we was kids. Y'all know we was outside.
We was outside.
Yeah, we was outside. Listen, I wish we can go back though. Like you never know what you're missing until like you just like, man, I'm ready to be grown. Y'all, I'm ready to be. I want to be a child again.
No,
like it's
a real.
lot.
It's so much that comes with adulthood that you just like you wasn't ready for.
Yeah,
you just like it's time. Like I'm grown. I'm ready to jump out here. Like no,
and you're not ready. And I do feel like no matter how hard life is, you gotta pick your heart. If you keep going, it's hard. If you slow down, it's hard. If you give up, it's hard. So you gotta pick your heart. So back to why I feel like it was aligning because I feel like we never got that fresh start. Like we started to build a bond, but we never truly got that fresh start because we didn't really have a relationship as children.
As kids, as babies, as children, as we literally, we took it upon ourselves to create a bond. If we truthfully speaking, like we took it upon ourselves to create a bond after Dad passed away. I'm not even sure how that happened then. Like, you know, when we was that age, you was 12, I was 16. And so it was so much that we missed of each other's life that we just are like, this now is like, we have to make up for lost time. Like, it was like we kind of bonded over our dad's passing, you know, so it was a lot during that time. I still remember him passing, and our dad passed on April 4th, 2014, and I was spending the night at one of my friend's house at the time, and my mama called me, and she was like, basically telling me like, come outside, baby, you know, what you doing? I'm like, it's like 2-3 in the morning. I'm asleep. What you mean what I'm doing? And so she was basically telling me to come outside to tell me like my dad passed away. We had to go to the hospital. We get to the hospital and I see V and her other siblings on her mom's side walking on the opposite side. And we grew up literally, y'all, when we tell y'all we really didn't get to grow up together, like we don't really have those baby pictures together. We don't have those, we don't have many.
We got one. And my head was so damn nappy. My mama knows she wrong for this shit.
Y'all, her head was shot to the curb. I was like, now, hey.
Yeah, my mama told me she never seen
now, why you send my sister to school looking like this?
I'm gonna print that picture out for y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna have to show y'all that picture. If we can insert that picture somewhere through here, we gonna show y'all what my sister was looking like. And I wasn't too far knocked off. Like, I looked all right, but I don't know what was going on with my outfit, my shirt, and everything.
We didn't get ourselves ready.
Y'all, listen. Now, Now, I went to school, mama threw a ponytail up on my head, and she threw me about my way. But
She had a ponytail, I had spider legs.
You definitely had spider legs. You had spider legs for sure, like, just going everywhere. But you were so happy to take that picture with me. We were so happy to get to take that picture together. And that's literally, like, one of the only pictures. What do we really got, like, that young? We really don't have that many
just
pictures
at Dad's funeral.
And
now, after he passed away, y'all, we did a vacation. We had my mama car. We was outside.
We was outside.
Yo.
I'm 16 with a license driving an hour and so away. They didn't know nothing. We just
y'all. I do gotta tell y'all when I really believed in sisterhood for real. So, yo, one day, Moesha, we always had some stuff going on. I ain't gonna lie. We was in some shit.
We was in some.
So, Moesha had a little altercation.
Oh my God.
The girls.
You about to read
The girls pulled up, I guess. Whatever. Y'all, listen. Y'all know me. I'm not a fighter.
And I wasn't either. What you mean?
So I'm 13, so I'm just like, okay, Moesha finna get the fight. And I'm just sitting, and my mama coming there like, you go put your motherfucking shoes on, because you finna get out there with the hands too. You finna get out there with your sister. Y'all, I went and put my shoes on. I was like, what the hell? So my sister fighting, I gotta fight.
Her mama like, we finna throw couches out this world. We like, my mama pull up. Yeah, my mama pull up. My mama got her tennis shoes on. She got her braids in a ponytail. She like, yeah, you finna get out there. Y'all finna get out there.
Y'all just started this shit. Y'all finna get outside.
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, this is sisterhood right here.
Baby. You ain't
my
finna
sister
watch.
go out there, no, I'm going behind
You
her.
going behind me, baby.
Right
what
there.
mama say? We finna throw couches out.
No,
Baby,
we chunking everything out
we
this
finna
motherfucker.
get at it.
So most definitely, God, that right there is when I knew that I gotta ride for my sister. My mama had put it on, baby, you getting out there too.
You get out there.
So
you getting out there.
So y'all come for, I'm getting out there.
Yeah, we both getting out there.
So,
period.
Yeah, so we can shoot into motherhood. I know that it is hard being a mother, just juggling, the everyday things, because being a mother is a full-time job. I promise y'all,
absolutely.
It is. So, I like just a little advice too for the moms. Y'all make sure y'all good too. You go to the store and grab the kids some. Grab you a nice little t-shirt too.
Please.
It go a long way, because I do know that losing yourself while you got a child is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
What advice do you got for the moms that are struggling with upholding themselves when it comes to taking care of the kids and losing themselves in motherhood?
I always say it does not matter. It does not matter if you take 10 minutes, if you take 5 minutes, if you take a week vacation. It doesn't matter. Like, find that time for yourself, because nobody really everybody tell you like, oh, when you have that baby, that it's gonna be like this and it's gonna be like that. And of course, you gotta take care of your baby, but do not lose yourself in motherhood. As easy as that is to say, sometimes that could be the hardest thing to do. Like, it could be the hardest thing for you to take care of yourself, because you're so focused on what can you do for your child. Like, is your child okay? Is everything, are you doing everything correctly? So take that time to yourself. If you want to go take a 5-minute breather, if you want to do some yoga, if you want to go for some exercise, if you want to take a girls trip, if you want to try to find that time for yourself. And I know that not every mother is able to take a trip, or every mother is not able to just be away from their children and just make a lot of time for yourself. But that small incy bincy time does make a total difference. If you gotta go to the bathroom and take a 2-minute, 3-minute breather, go do that, because it makes all the difference in the world. And I can tell y'all, a lot of times we are so much harder on ourselves than we really have to be, because those kids be fine. Our kids be fine, and we just beating ourselves up on if we doing this right, if we doing that right. Like, we doing what we know to do. We doing the best that we can, and as long as you're putting your best foot forward and putting one foot in front of the other, that's all that matters. Like, as long as your baby is healthy, they've eaten, they sheltered, baby, mama, you're doing amazing. So that's what I can say. Like, take time to yourself, because you matter. You matter just as much as that baby matters. So please take that time to yourself. And I think that's one thing that we both have learned since having kids. I mean, even though I have one and you have two still. Like, even, baby, let me give you your flowers on you being a mother. And honestly, all around, baby, you got it going on. Let me tell y'all about my sister. Y'all, she juggles everything. Like, this is like Superwoman. When I tell y'all,
I feel like don't start.
Okay. Y'all, my girl does everything. Like, she take care of those kids. She go to school. She in the military. She working. She doing this podcast, baby. She starting a business. Listen, y'all can, it's possible. It is. She is a living, and everything that she has went through, y'all. My girl makes it look so easy.
I got y'all though. Like, I am open to like letting y'all know a lot of things because I know, like, and I appreciate you for giving me my flowers. They make me feel good because I have told you that it's like when I accomplish something, I really don't feel accomplished. It's like, what's next? It's like a box check. Like, okay, you just got this. What's next? Right. Like, it's not like me. You doing your thing.
Right.
But it don't feel like that for me. But I am tapping into that energy where I do feel like you're doing good. Like, you're 24. You know, I know I can't have everything done, but another thing is too, I say like some things I do share, and I'll just say like I'm just tapping into really social media comparison. Like, don't ever like women and men like just looking at what somebody else have and just like downing yourself about it because you don't know what people had to go through to get where they are. And sometimes if somebody tapped their hand and showed you their past, you wouldn't even want to walk in their shoes.
Right.
So it's okay. Everybody's path is different. Sometimes it may take you longer to get to where you are than it took somebody else to get where they are, but that's fine. Like, it's all God's timing.
And one thing that I would say about social media comparison is a lot of times y'all seeing your classmates, your peers, everybody posting, oh, they got this new car, they got this new house, they done did this new business, they out here, you know, making all of this type of money. A lot of times, y'all, this stuff is not real.
Exactly.
Like, they gonna show you what they want to show you, but they'll never show you their struggles. And I had to learn it a long time ago. Like, exactly. it took me a couple of years to learn it, but I can say I've been a couple years in of knowing, like, everything you see on social media is not real. It's not real. You can post that you're here right now and you at home. You can post that you in the Turks and Caicos, whatever. What you call it?
Somebody.
You can post you in the Bahamas right now. Post a picture of you in the Bahamas and baby, you at home. You in somebody's shelter. Y'all. It's not. Don't compare yourself as easy as that is to say. Comparison is a thief of joy. So focus on you. Focus on the things that you can accomplish for yourself. Because when you're more focused on yourself, anything else doesn't matter. Everything else that doesn't serve you does not matter. So focus on the things that you can focus on. Control the things that you can control in your life. And everything will be smooth sailing. Like, I can promise y'all will feel a little more peace as you go on. Just knowing that you don't have to feel like you have to have this. Or you have to have this by a certain age. That's a major thing.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's definitely not an age limit on a lot of things, too. I have been in places where I didn't have it all.
Right.
Shit, today I don't have it all. You know, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to act like everything is just going on in life and everything is just peaches and cream, because we're in this lifetime and life didn't come with instructions, so we all figuring this shit out.
We all figuring it out piece by piece, day by day. Literally, like I said, as long as we put one foot in front of the other, baby,
you making progress.
You making progress. So don't let nobody tell y'all that you're not making no type of progress. You know what I'm saying? Because even those small wins, those small steps, those small things, everything matters. And, you know, like you said, you was just saying, like, sometimes I accomplish these things and I don't even really feel like this is enough. Like, I need to do more. Like, what's next? What do you feel like that comes from?
I feel like this just comes from, like, in my life, just having to be the one that show up strong. So I'm not saying that I'm the black sheep in the family at all, because I do have family members that have accomplished things and that do have things. So I do feel like I am, you know, like in my immediate family, I'm the one that they do look up to, like, okay, V.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I got this, but I'm always trying to do more.
Mm-hmm.
So when they ask, I have more.
Mm-hmm.
But I have tapped into reality that, like, my primary focus is my immediate family, which is my kids,
right.
and where I am right now in life. So
it's about that family that you create. That's one thing too. Is you sometimes you have family that feel like you have to take care of everything that comes with them, when that's not your responsibility. It is our responsibility to take care of the family that we have created on our own. I'm not saying if we're put in a position to help other family members and stuff like that we shouldn't be able to. But I do feel like that's not a necessity. Like, you can think that I have this and I don't even have this. Like, I have things that I have to take care of in my life too. So what makes you think that I have this to just be given to you?
Okay, so I have a question about that leading into that. It made me think about something. So you have a child. So as far as motherhood, what is one goal in motherhood that you want? So, for example, I just answered the question like, one thing that I don't want to do is be the parent that my child have to heal from. So it's like I'm always trying to be active, be there,
right,
but still try to create a life for them. And that's hard,
right,
because sometimes I'm not always there. It's like I had to leave my baby a whole year to honestly create the life that we have now, and it was so hard. Like, being out there overseas, if I chose to see what happened, I wouldn't have did it.
Right.
But I am grateful for where I am now, if that makes sense.
You leaving your kids was a very strong thing to do. Like, that takes strength for any mother that cares about their kids to go on to make a better life for them. And I can say that there's one thing that I want, like, as a mom, is I want for my son to not want for anything. I want my son to grow up and know that his parents are there for him. Like you said, I don't want to be the parent that my child has to heal from. Like, I want him to know that he can come to his parents for whatever. Like, we're not throwing you to the wolves at 18. If you feel like you want to stay a little longer, I would encourage you to stay a little longer. Like, stay at home, baby.
Stay home.
I want for my children to know that, hey, mommy did this for me. Like, mommy left this behind for us. That's one of the biggest things for me. That's one of the biggest things is to have ownership, and for whatever, when I'm not here anymore, for them to have that. Like, they don't have to work 12 times.
The foundation is already built.
Right,
for sure.
Exactly. They don't have to work 12 times, 10 times, 100 times hard, because mama and daddy already did it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's I don't believe in trying to make your kids get it out the mud just because. Like,
there are more opportunities. I try to put myself in a place of understanding when it comes to where our parents did come from. But that, sometimes it's not an excuse for parents to put what they had to go through on us.
On their children.
I can say that we do have better opportunities.
Right.
As far as job choices.
Right.
As far as it's just a lot of different things that's improved in the world today that we can get our hands into, because, of course, in 1980, content creating was a thing. 1980, the military was open.
Girl, you sure right, because my mama's so weird. She wants to go.
For sure. So, with that being said, what is one thing that you wish that more people understood about you? And that could be family. That could be, I'm your sister. I was going to say sister.
I like this one.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to it.
All right.
Okay, so, yeah, that was it. I just wanted to add a little something. You can go. That was it.
Girl. So, I think I'm very misunderstood as a person. Or at least sometimes I could be very misunderstood. I guess we can go back to, like, when you were talking about how you kind of show up for your people. Like, I have always been that friend that all my friends come to for everything. Like, hey, Mo, I'm going through this. And how do you deal with everyone's shit? Like, how do you deal with everybody else's shit and deal with your own? And it's like, I just had to be strong. I was raised by a strong mother.
She's very strong.
And to me, it was just growing up and it was survival. It was survival. It's like you just have to be able to take certain things. But I am also understanding that everybody doesn't have that same mental capacity that I may have. So if I'm able to listen to everything you got going on in your life and then still dealing with mine on the back end, it's like I understand that you can't do that, but I can, you know.
One thing that Granny told me was that your anointing is not for you. And I didn't understand what she was saying, but it makes so much damn sense.
So much sense.
Like, okay, you're blessed with things in life, but some of those things are necessities. But let's just say, like, me and her both said that we are those friends that our friends come to. So us being able to be strong and uphold so much, and I'll say she survived, like pulling in everybody else weight when we weigh down ourselves. I feel like that we're strong. Some people can't handle that.
Right.
So the fact that we are anointed with that mental capacity is for us to maybe uphold their end where they're not as strong as we are. So a lot of things that you are anointed with, it is to bless other people.
Right.
And honestly, the people that you bless, your blessings ain't gonna come from them. They gonna come from somebody else.
They gonna come from sometimes and most times complete strangers. Y'all, when we tell y'all our granny's like one of our best friends, we love her down. Like, that is the lady that we call for everything. Granny, we going through this. Granny, this ain't came. Granny, what do we do? Granny, we going through this situation. Like, she is one of the most, if not the most soft-spoken person that we know.
I've
and
never
like,
heard
so hilarious.
her like raise her voice or yell. Never.
Girl, come on now.
Never.
Never.
That was a lie.
Yeah, that was a lie. Baby, please.
So wrong.
Baby, when we were growing up, baby, Granny was on
us.
You
did.
stop.
I'm talking about right now, y'all.
Okay.
She changed.
Because I'm sure now that we are adults, she is very soft. We get to talk to her about everything.
I remember that part. We was bad, though.
Baby, we was not that bad, baby. What is you remembering?
We was fast.
All right, that's a totally different story. But y'all, literally, just feeling like you taking on that weight of other people all the time. Honestly, you don't have to. You know, like, this is where boundaries come in. This is where you set those boundaries. Hey, if you don't have the mental capacity, hey, I just cannot do it right now. I just cannot be there right now. I just cannot be there for you the way that you need me to right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And that's okay.
And one thing that I love that you do too, and I feel like a lot of people should take this away from tonight's episode, is sometimes them friends that you feel like, dang, I haven't heard from this person. Reach out to them. Yeah. Maybe something going on with them. Yeah. You know, we can't be selfish, and I can honestly say I have been that friend to where I was just like, I ain't heard from her this many days. She ain't texting me back. Right. She acting funny. In reality, she toe up behind the scenes. Like, we gotta check in on them. You gotta check in on them too as much as you want them to.
I have to, because, and that is why I do that. That is why I would check on my friends. If I'm like, it seemed like, you know, so-and-so acting funny, like, you know, or whatever. You know, we had them talks. And we do. Look, we sisters, we had them talks, and y'all know, y'all do too. You and your sister had them talks too. So-and-so acting funny. But sometimes it's not about you. It's about what they are going through. Maybe they can't show up because they trying to figure out how they finna pay their bills. They trying to figure out how they finna feed their family. They trying to figure out so many other things that they have not told you behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things they just don't tell you. So you either have to pray for that person, that friend, that whatever. Like, you have to pray for them and just know that if that friendship, if that relationship is meant, it'll always remain intact, you know. But it's not always 50-50 either. Just like I'm saying, we have to normalize checking on our friends more. We have to normalize just making sure they're okay. Hey, is there anything that I can do to serve you today? You know, like, it's not always about us. Can our friends show up for us? Are they showing up for us? But are we showing up for them too?
And I'm gonna just say this: y'all be mad at y'all friends because she can't come to Applebee's, but y'all taking them niggas.
Baby,
y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. oh, the minute I don't come to Applebee's, I'm cut off. But that
Period.
nigga though, that nigga.
He ain't out the door. But I'm out the door.
I'm out the door though.
Because I couldn't make it. But he wasn't there either.
Because I ain't gonna Applebee's.
He wasn't there. Okay. You know, like, it's that double standard.
That's what it is.
It's that double standard that they feel like they can have. No. And this is why you gotta have boundaries.
And setting boundaries in your life comes with loving yourself. You're not gonna set them if you really don't care too much how people do you anyway. But you're gonna feel some type of way. So I'm not gonna say you don't care, but you have to love yourself enough to set those clear boundaries.
You do.
So it's a lot of stuff that you really ain't gonna have to go through.
Read this book called Set Boundaries, Find Peace.
Right.
It'll change your life. I can't remember the author, but I do know I read that book. And that book is amazing. Talks about so much that has to do with setting boundaries with friends, with family, with everybody, with even having boundaries for yourself. So y'all go read that book, and I'm telling y'all, it'll change. It'll change a lot of things in your life with how you even see life. That small read of that book will change your life tremendously. When did you realize that you needed to set boundaries?
I realized that it was time for me to set boundaries when I realized that as long as you keep giving, they're not going to stop asking.
Woo!
So
it's hot in here.
It is, for real. No, seriously though, like if someone keeps asking and you keep giving, that's why they keep asking. And it's not even necessarily with like just asking and giving. It could be with any aspect of your life of someone. I'll say not necessarily just taking advantage of you, but just wanting more out of you and feeling like you have to show up. Like, I feel like I needed to set boundaries, honestly, when I found out that as long as I continue to give in, they're going to always ask you to do. And when you don't do it, you just have to be okay with how they're going to feel about it. But this just shows you that it was all about what you can do for them anyway. I'm not going to lie. I was at a point in my life when I were in a phase of setting boundaries, and it hurt me to say no. It hurted me to say
it's
no.
Not easy.
And it's not, because it's like everyone would look at you as if
you did something wrong.
like you're wrong, or you doing this, and you know I do this and then the third. But I always say, like, people that are capable human beings can get up and do exactly what you need to do to take care of yourself and do what you have to do to make sure that your life is good.
Right.
And it involves taking risks. I didn't get here because my mom was rich, or, I just had a life handed to me. Like, I had to get up and go get it. And I'm still in a phase where I'm getting up and going to get it. So it's not like I'm able to sit at my dream job is no damn job.
No,
so I'm not in a phase of my life where I'm doing everything and I feel like I just got it going on, y'all. I'm trying to work to not work.
Y'all, and this is one thing that me and my sister was talking about the other day. I was telling her, I was like, I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, everybody has to be entrepreneurs. Everybody got to work a 9 to 5. Everybody got to do this and everybody got to do that. But what I did tell her is that it's okay if you want to work a 9 to 5. If you love your career, work your 9 to 5. It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. If you want to start some type of business, some type of passion, something that you love to do that. Become an entrepreneur. But everything is not meant for everybody. But what is meant for everybody, I truly do believe, is some type of ownership. Like, if you can own something, you don't have to own a business. You can buy into somebody else's business and have a piece of, their business. Like, you don't have to sit here and be like, and just settle for the life that you're not happy with.
And one thing that I want y'all to take away from this, I'm going to just say the hashtag for today's episode. We're going to say, take the risk.
Take the risk.
That's the hashtag. Take the risk. Because, and that's with setting them boundaries. You may be like, what if I set these boundaries for myself and this person feel this way? Take the risk.
Take the risk.
What if I want to start this business and it don't work? Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Exactly.
Take the risk.
A lot of times, people aren't even scared of if they fail, you're scared of the success. What happens if I succeed?
Yes,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like,
Most
how do I
definitely.
handle this?
Mm-hmm.
What do I do with this?
Mm-hmm.
What is next? Like, you gonna figure it out. Guess what? Because we all out here trying to figure this shit out.
Life didn't come with no instructions.
No manual.
We got the Bible. We got the Bible.
We got that. That's the only one.
We got the Bible.
Need. And that's the only one.
Other than that, I be needing the English Standard Version because the King James Version. Granny be trying to make me read the King James. I be like, I need something else.
I need
I need
the one that
they
said.
I need that.
This is what the disciples was doing.
Yeah, this is
break
it down to me.
Yeah, break it down
all the way,
girl. Oh
break it
God.
all. You gotta bring it here for me sometimes. Okay?
Girl. Oh my God, this has been so much fun.
It has.
I feel like when y'all see this episode, it's gonna be New Year's. So, what do y'all feel like? What do you feel like is something that you want to bring into the new year? You want to tell them to bring it to the new year. What I would say is, like you said, take the risk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all set your goals today. Don't wait tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Set your goals today. And just know that I always say the sky is not even a limit. I always say you can go past the sky. Because, baby, we don't know what's out there.
Okay.
If we don't try, we don't know. Like,
for sure. I can say, you doing this, I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, look, for real. Let me get it in there. Okay, so I, like my sister
you
said.
said I'm going too slow.
I didn't.
Is that what you said? You said I'm taking too long.
I said, let me get this in. Nobody did. You gonna have to see. But look, y'all, for real. Like my sis said, take the risk. I know some of y'all probably at home like, I'm sitting on this idea. I'm sitting on this. Who gonna support me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Because your support gonna come from who you don't even know. And
guess what? The first person who's gonna support you is God.
Okay? And that's all you need.
If you got that idea, where it come from? Exactly.
And then too, with your idea, even if you give that idea to somebody else and they don't understand what you're saying, they don't see your vision.
It's not for them to understand.
Exactly. So that's okay. You know, so take the risk.
Y'all go into the new year
unafraid and taking the risk.
And taking them risks. So if y'all don't take nothing from this episode, set your boundaries.
We ain't saying go be dumb.
Don't go be dumb.
We ain't saying go be dumb.
Please.
We ain't saying go be dumb. We ain't saying go use your savings for the new car and the lights.
We ain't saying that. Exactly. No, priorities first.
We ain't saying do that now.
Priorities first, baby. Don't go buying this and that, and you know you can't do it right now. But what you can afford is to invest into something that's gonna.
It could be something simple.
That's gonna change your life.
It could be something as simple as maybe I should help my kids read more.
Exactly. Something.
I mean, it's not really risking
set those goals.
Just
Just set those goals. Whatever those goals look like for you. Because one thing about it, I'm gonna say this too, and then we're gonna end it off. But I'm gonna say this too. Your success does not have to look like nobody else's success. So what you see as successful, if you want that 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house and that's successful for you and you want to have you a nice car or whatever you feel is nice for you, do that. If you want this 8-bedroom house and 10 bathrooms, baby, figure it out. Figure it out how you can do it. Too big, but baby, figure it out. If you see, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
your
you
success may not
right.
look like somebody else's.
You said that.
Okay, so y'all, literally, the sky ain't the limit.
Yeah, okay.
The sky is not the limit, sister. And I say that's a wrap on today's episode.
So we appreciate y'all for locking into
Sloan Sessions.
And we're gonna always keep it honest
and always Sloan approved.